It's a burden. I got to do it all the time.
Back here at the...
So what's your name, by the way?
I'm Brian.
Aaron.
Thanks, Aaron. Thomas? Yes. Back here at the 2018 USAFL Western Regional Championships, Round 2 of the Men's Division II competition as the Sacramento Suns get ready to take on the Portland Steelheads. I'm Brian Barish, joined by Aaron Tomaselli. Aaron, you are familiar with both of these teams, especially Portland because of the Cascadia rivalry up in Seattle. How do you see this game going?
Yeah, well, Portland, they're a local rival of ours, a very strong team. They have some fantastic players, the likes of Martin Coventry with a lot of experience, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I think Portland might just get the edge here.
Portland and Sacramento, of course. Sacramento they were together back in 2016, and they really have, I won't say they've owned them, but they've had the edge over them in previous years. We are underway, and out of the back come the Suns. Long, stabby kick up the far side, just out of the reach. Ball goes to ground, picked up, and then that one is kicked up on the far side. The ball stays in play as Traxel Towel was over there for the Suns, and the ball goes out of bounds. Just underway, Steelheads and Suns. Portland defeated the Arizona Outlaws earlier today, and I think Sacramento may have won as well. We'll have to check on that for you because we never got a score sheet from them over Orange County, who you'll see a little bit later on. In the back is called.
Move real quick, straight on, move real quick!
Portland might just get a quick shot here at the 450, and it's intercepted.
And up the far side now they come as that one is played. Ball goes high in the air and it's marked by Coyle. So here's Coyle who turned that one on to the right. Ball goes to ground. And Manning got shoved in the back, or rather that was McEachern who got shoved in the back, no call. Turn for goal, that one will skip and hop. Sits up nicely, however, for a clearing play by Matt O'Leary, but it's a spearing, and they almost had to catch that in self-defense. Got rid of it quickly, but then dropping the pill, and then there's O'Leary who's able to try and get it out. He lost the footy, snap for goal is Boise. And that is through for nope, I think they're going to have a conference here.
Lock it in now!
It looked close, and it's given us a goal.
Portland's starting off really strong here. Quick goal out of the gates.
So boys who had 3 in the first game for Portland gets his 4th of the day, and that takes them on to 1. Well, now wait a minute. He did signal a goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I think they might just be getting the ball. Everyone was just, so it's confirmed as a goal. 1 straight 6 Portland, no score for Seattle, for Sacramento. I keep calling them Seattle.
Yeah, that's so good.
So Aaron,
2 S's.
Yes. So Aaron, you play against Portland, and you've played against them twice this year. What's been your feeling about them? You guys are an athletic team. They're athletic as well, and they've got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, so they've got a very good weapon here in number 7, Martin Coventry, on the wing. Does a lot of commanding through the midfield. They've picked up a couple of good recruits this year as well in the forward line and back line, so they're strengthened, and it'll be interesting to see how they come away here with as the ball goes out of bounds. A quick throw-in.
Boundary throw-in right in front of us is we get set here, and the thing that really has impressed me is I've been in the league 10 years. I remember when they were struggling for numbers. Not only have they built it up, they've been a consistent force in Division III, as you guys know, having won the Division III championship last year, and I'm sure you're itching to see maybe even a rematch in the grand final in Division II this year.
Yeah, it would be a great contest, and it'd be good to bring that Cascadia rivalry into USAFL Nationals this year in October.
Seattle and Portland go together like peanut butter and jalapenos. It doesn't matter what the sport is. Ball back into play. Kim tries to pick it up but didn't. Ball got thrown to ground, and so did Kim. And that's going to end up being a free kick to the man in John Kim, who had a pretty good game here in the first game.
It looks like kicking in danger. He's probably going to have a go at goal here. He's got the leg, I think. He's going to wheel around. That's come off the boot. It's going to be a Sacramento kick.
I believe that is a shankopotamus, my friend.
That would be right.
And we'll have a free kick from the left back pocket for the Sacramento Suns. Trail one straight kick to no score. And it will be Traxel Tao wearing the head covering.
Down the wing to kick number 28. Kick mark.
Out in the middle of the ground now, trying to go after the footy. Overran it there was Quokka.
Great pick up there by number 44.
Straight out now here. That one is paddled on, looking for the man in, looking for Boyce once again. Couldn't get to it. And then a little bit of a push and shove there, but getting the footy, there was Wagner. Dropped the football, and then getting dropped in there as well was O'Leary. And then able to clear that one out again with the Suns. It'll roll, it'll skip, it'll hop. There is Traxel Tao looking for a handball into the middle, but not able to find anybody. Portland able to clear. Dropped by Mason, who had a sparkling game against the Outlaws earlier today. And then, big bump thrown in there, and the umpire will cross his arms like the first Monsignor of the Church of Australian Football, and we'll have a ball up directly across.
He might have actually caught a push in the back there, Brian, and it looks like Portland are going to have a kick.
So just like 90% of my marriage, I was wrong.
It's hard to see from this side of the field.
It all looks the same from here, mate. So here we go. We'll have a free kick. And I believe we're waiting for an injured player to leave the field, in fact. So again, one straight 6-0. Brian Barish alongside Aaron Tomaselli here for you. Glad you're joining us here on USAFL.com. Absolutely beautiful day. The temperature is getting a little warmer here. I had a friend back in Australia when I told him it was going to be 40 degrees Celsius saying, you should break out the cricket bats.
Yeah, this is certainly some cricket weather here. Not typical footy weather for back home, but it's a great day to be out here in Sacramento enjoying the sun and playing some footy.
Here's Cam centering ball up high. Warden. Oh!
Fantastic mark there by the Suns fullback.
By Kendall Hutchins.
Down the wing. Oh, and it's a fantastic mark here by the Portland player. He's going to deliver it in, find a player in the middle.
Drops in front, taken down was Fernandez, and then they're able to get that away as handball up over the top. Wilhelm, one of the Arizona players for this Portland side, and then getting taken down with a half Nelson, and then playing on quickly. Yep, no, out of the full. Yeah, he caught it out on the full as Alex McPhee went after it and kept playing. Sounds like, you know what, it sounds like double-sided toilet paper. A good idea in theory, but the execution just wasn't there. And the ball will come out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in as Martin Coventry, who you mentioned. What's it like I've never played against Marto. What's it like playing against him?
He's got a lot of experience under his belt. You can see that from the start. Very fit, very smart with the ball. And, yeah, he's always a pain to play against, but it's a good time.
Warden had his kick smothered by his own player. It comes around looking for McPhee, who turns around. There's a shot for goal by Wagner. He knew it off the boot. Goal to Scott Wagner and to the Portland Steelheads, and they extend their lead. 2 straight 12 Portland. No score for Sacramento.
Yeah, Portland have started this game really strongly, Brian, and interesting to see if Sacramento can hit back and get a couple before the quarter's over, but I think we're almost out of time.
And they do have a lot of weapons on the field. You talk about Saleh Taibji, who, for my money, has quite possibly the safest hands in the business. And what I like about Sacramento, Matt Bishop, who coached them for many years, he was very particular on skills, and he really drilled the fundamentals of the game into this team. And it shows, considering that they won Division III in 2004 and have made it to 2014 and have made it to a couple of Division II finals. As we go back here, here's Wagner, just kicked the goal, dives after the footy, comes loose, bag, couldn't get to it. Kim picked it up. Kim,
Right wide there.
Oh,
It's going to to be a point. He was in on goal. He could have taken a bit more time, I think.
Probably had a bounce.
Yeah.
Could have done the Christian Leitner, had a bounce, had a look. 2-on-13 Portland.
Sacramento really need to get going now if they want a chance of get back into this game.
Of course, as we mentioned, we're playing the 4 10-minute quarters here, and that does kind of break the game up a little bit more. Usually you play the 20-minute halves. Marked on the far side by Chris Gould. So Gould will continue up the wing position directly across from Aaron and I as Coyle got shoved down, no call. Mason picks it up. He'll have a bounce. Look at him go, Javon Mason. A stabby kick. There's nobody in the goal square. Get there. Through for a behind. I'll tell you what, Javon Mason is a rookie.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, he played really well in the first game, and he probably should have gotten rewarded with a goal there. 2-2-14 to no score.
Mason's a fantastic player. We played against him earlier in the year, and he's got a rugby background, so he's got the physical aspect of the game, and the skills are slowly following.
Quarter time here, a very good opening 10 minutes. It's been mostly Portland, but even though they lead 14-0, Alex, it's been a pretty relatively even game for the most part. But as you said, Sacramento's got to lift a little bit.
Yeah, I would say Sacramento have had the ball in their defensive half for most of the game. If they can push past into their forward 50 and get a couple of options in there, they've got some great forwards that can convert and get them back into the game in no time.
We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. When we come back, you're watching the 2018 USAFL Western Regional Tournament Championships here on USAFL.com.